Welcome to Mr. Benjamin's Math World. Continuing with identifying types of trinomials, we may find something like this. At first sight, it seems, it looks like something a little complicated to solve. But if we remember the steps of identifying a trinomial, we will be able to solve problems like this one. It's a trinomial, we take a look at it, and we see the three steps we know in order to identify them. Let's see the first one. The first term for x to the second power has square root, which is 2x. In this video, I'm going to be a little bit more specific about this. Why is it 2x, the square root of 4x to the second? Because we're multiplying 2x times 2x, you get 4x to the second power. Why? Because 2 times 2 is 4. X times x, x to the second power. Why x to the second power? Because when multiplying variables, we add the exponents. The exponent for this one is a 1, which is invisible, and the exponent for this one is also 1. So if you got a 1 and you got another 1, 1 plus 1 is 2. X to the 2, x to the second power. And this is why 2x times 2x is 4x to the second. And this is why the square root of 4x to the second power is 2x. I got my first step in order to know what type of trinomial it is. My second step is I go to the third term, take a look at it, and I say, yes, this term also has square root. The square root of 25y to the second power is 5y. Again, because we're multiplying 5y times 5y equals 5 times 5 is 25, y times y, 1 plus 1 is 2, is y to the second power. And this is why the square root of 25y to the second is 5y. I got my second condition. Let's see the third and last one. The second term. If the second term is 2 times the square root of the first term times the square root of the third term, if I get the same result as the second term, then I know the name of this trinomial, and that name will be perfect square trinomial. Let's see. 2 times the square root of the first term, which is 2x, times the square root of the third term, which is 5y. 2 times 2x, 4x. 4x times 5y is 20xy. Does that sound familiar? Yes. Here it is. 20xy. Now we know that we are in the presence of a perfect square trinomial. We are doing this just to identify the trinomial. This is a mental process that must be solved very quickly. Once you know, now you factor. Let's factor it. How do we factor a perfect square trinomial? In the previous video, we saw how. Again, like this. The square root of the first term, which is 2x, here it is. The sign of the second term, always the sign of the second term, which is a negative sign. And the square root of the third term, which is 5y. And here it is. N to the second power. It's been already factored. And this is again how you factor more complex square, perfect square trinomials. This video was useful. Just subscribe and activate the bell in order to receive further notifications. See you next time.